Okay. So this is actually a really strangely spontaneous video, hence the contour in the middle of my cheek. But this is my like intro to my YouTube channel. This was a very spontaneous decision to start making this video. I don't know if I'm supposed to look at myself because I can't help it, or if I'm supposed to look at the camera. I'm probably gonna look at myself more than I want to. I don't know. Is this creepy? Like, is this creepy? But anyway, I'll try to just look at myself in the mirror and not do all that. Oh my god. Let me fix this and then I'll start talking. Hold on. So right now I'm getting ready to go to the gym, but I made this really spontaneous decision to make this YouTube video as my first YouTube video ever because I don't know, I need some movement. I need something new going on in life, and I feel like it's been a while since I've started something new. And it's certainly been a while since I did something without caring what people thought of me. But right now, yeah, like I said, I'm getting ready to go to the gym. And this is my first time back at the gym in like a fat minute. It's been a fat minute. And I go to my like apartment gym here and there. And I like run like outside. Like I try to like stay active to some capacity. But y'all, I have not lifted a weight in like, it's literally been months, y'all. And not that that's completely out of my nature. Like, I've never really been the greatest at, like, sticking to those kinds of habits. It's definitely something I'm working on. I guess I want to talk about why I am randomly making this YouTube channel out of the blue. Firstly, it's something I've always wanted to do. And it's actually something that I have done when I was younger, like in high school. So I'm 22, and in high school I used to make like YouTube channels, and I would edit little videos and I would post them. Same with I want to say middle school, I had a YouTube channel, but it was just me doing like those collabs. Like it was giving like, I would have my friends from school over and we would make like a like we would do a smoothie challenge or whatever those old challenges used to be. But I always got too embarrassed and I would delete them. Like I would just get overwhelmed with this feeling of like, I don't know, like I would just wake up one day and I would be like, ew, like people are watching that, and it would really bother me. But about a year ago, I had a dream, y'all, and this isn't gonna eat like how it did like at the time. But about a year ago, I had a dream where, the best way I know how to explain it, and like when I tell people about this dream, this is what I always say over and over and over again. So you know that feeling like where you're in class and the teacher asks a question that's like kind of like a complicated question, or nonetheless, regardless, you're just not really necessarily expected to know the answer, but she kind of wants to see if you know the answer, and she's gonna be really impressed with whoever answers. And you know the answer, and she just keeps asking around, and she's like, anyone know the answer? No one knows the answer? And you know damn well you know the answer. Then someone else raises their hand and they answer and they're right. And then she gives out some kind of like candy or like extra credit or something, and she's really impressed with that student. The whole time you knew the answer and all you had to do was raise your hand. And like that feeling of like disappointment where like you got your heart like was beating all fast because like you were gonna raise your hand, and like then you got too scared and you didn't raise your hand. Dying felt like that. Like I died in this dream. Dying felt like I like missed out on just everything that I was like too embarrassed to do. Like I was too embarrassed to raise my hand, and so I didn't get rewarded for it. Or I was too shy, or I made myself small and I convinced myself the answer was gonna be wrong, so I didn't jump the gun on something. And making a little YouTube channel and stuff, as silly as it sounds, because I know everyone and their mama want to make a YouTube channel. As silly as it sounds, like that was something that I really wanted to do when I was younger. And it's like, who am I if I don't ever make these little videos to look back on? Like that would be such a regret of mine, because it's just something that I've always wanted to do. I've always like wanted to tap into that like creative side. I feel like, honestly, y'all, I'm also a college student, and I honestly feel like, I just feel like a creative really trapped in like a STEM family. I'm majoring in food science, and I love my major, and I really like, I tapped into like nutrition a lot in the past couple of years, and I learned a lot about that, and I wanted to continue like an actual education in that, and I wanted really badly to learn more about that, and I'm still really interested in it, and I'm like this close to being done, so it's like I gotta see it through. At the same time, like, you know, what if I majored in like film? I love getting into my creative side, and I love editing little videos. And in these past couple years, it's like, it almost feels like I lost the ability to like be myself. Talking to a camera, it almost feels like you're journaling, because you're just kind of like getting in tune with your deep inner thoughts. You're doing something that you enjoy. But another reason I'm making this YouTube is because my life is just so static right now. Like, I feel like for the last year, I haven't really worked towards really much, which, like, I don't want to give myself no credit because I've been, like, a full-time student and I've also been working. And I have, like, a lot of things on my plate and a lot of things to manage and balance, and I think I just let that get the best of me sometimes. But I try not to let that get in the way of, like, my own personal growth, like going to the gym and, like, eating better, finding new ways to be creative and finding things that I like and trying out new hobbies and all that. I feel like I don't really leave much room for myself, and I really, really, really want to change that. For some reason, like, when you're recording yourself and when you're, like, talking to a camera, well, firstly, I'm a big believer that if you want to be someone, like, if you close your eyes and you picture the dream version of yourself and you think to yourself, like, well, what would that person be doing right now? Like, if I'm the dream version of myself, would I be doing this? Would I be doing that? I think for some reason when you put yourself in front of a camera, you don't really give yourself much room to be doing the things that you don't want to be doing. Like, you don't give yourself much room to be doing things that don't represent that dream version of yourself. Because I don't want to be on camera scrolling on my phone for hours. When you put yourself in front of a camera, you don't really give yourself much leeway to be doing stuff that you don't want to be seen on camera doing. Which, don't get me wrong, I really value, like, realism and, like, being realistic and not putting on, like, this facade for a camera. But I think it, like, motivates you, you know, at the end of the day. When you put a camera on, you want to be interesting. Like, you know, it's kind of just, like, a subconscious thing that I feel like you do. And for some reason, I feel like maybe I just need that. Maybe I just need that push. Like, maybe I need to want to record myself at the gym. Maybe that'll get me to go to the gym. I've just been not making moves for, like, a thick minute in life, and I need to start. I've been literally doing the same makeup step for, like, forever. But anyway, I feel like I have some solid advice to give to the girlies who are in school, the girlies who have to balance work and school, girlies who have their own place, the girlies who are kind of maybe feel like overly independent, the girlies who feel like maybe they don't have many friends. I don't know really what exactly I'll be posting, but all I know is that I'm trying to get my life together, and I'm just kind of going to try and document it, I guess. Yeah. Oh, and you can read, but my name's Kelsey, by the way. And yeah, I'll just be kind of posting whatever kind of comes to mind. So yeah, if you watched this entire video, truly thank you so much. I'm truly honored that you sat here and watched this whole video. My whole thing is, like, I really, really, really want to connect with people who are in the same boat as me and talk to people who are in the same boat as me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. More to come soon.